Kaminsky went back and looked at that film as well, and 28 points and 12 rebounds a year ago. I think that's why he has that thinking.
This is T.J. McConnell inside on Koenig. Has gone 4 of 6.
But Kevin, it looks like a repeat of the first half. Wisconsin comes up, Arizona starts attacking the basket, and they're closing the gap.
McConnell with the dive. Tarczewski will snare it.
Nice save there by Tarczewski.
5 minutes gone in the second half. Good pass, too. McConnell from Tarczewski.
So good at the free throw line. 8 of 8 on the afternoon.
Yeah, but go to Ashley now. Attack Frank Kaminsky down on the other and see if he can get his 4th foul.
There's McConnell. He is 2 of 6. Getting a screen from Hollis Jefferson and firing. That's a big shot.
Be floating that ball up there in the middle of a bunch of defenders.
We'll tell that to Seattle Seahawks.
It's McConnell with the defense on the play by
shooting the 3. He's just an outstanding talent.
Steal by the Cats, number 2 in the Pac-12 in that category. Inside, sneaking in.
Him, it was not off Abel as Stanley Johnson tipped it out of bounds.
Well, certainly that's the last thing if you're Coach Mack. You cannot turn the basketball over versus the Wildcats of T.J. McConnell.
Blewett is out there with D. Davis and also Remy Abel. Farr. That's their 5 on the floor. McConnell. He's got
offensively and not wanting to shoot the basketball. It leads to turnovers like that from Miles Davis.
And Reynolds was open on the inside.
Halfway through the second half. McConnell.
Still in this 1-3-1 zone.
They just left him. They left him at the free throw.
McConnell trying to pick and poke his way free. Over Stainbrook. Tarczewski had it. McConnell grabs it and puts it in.
If Stainbrook
to go.
Look at all the scoring that's on the floor here for Xavier now between Mikura and Miles Davis.
McConnell 3. Good! Wow!
Sticking to the principles of forcing this Wildcat team out of the paint.
McConnell inside, left-hander. Got it, and back up and in it goes. That stops 3 consecutive.
Now Thompson's going to have to play huge here, the senior for Ohio State. They're going to need his leadership as he turns the ball over.
McConnell got the steal, and up and in it goes. Down by Russell. He's got 3 rebounds. And that's the turnover. McConnell surrounded by red, but gets it to go.
McConnell may have gotten away with a couple on D'Angelo Russell. Understand, that's his 95th made 3-pointer on the season. He's shooting 42 from distance. Don't know where the shooters are.
Tarczewski's got to get out there to help.
Johnson at 11. Cam Williams will watch McConnell find. He's at 4 in a row.
Zona facing this matchup 2-3 zone. They're going to have to find ways to make shots outside. Stanley Johnson, Brandon Ashley, Hollis Jefferson combined 4 of 19 from the field.
Ashley's inside the lane in the circle. They have Hollis Jefferson outside McConnell. Here's Johnson on top. Tarczewski is underneath. There's the Arizona Wildcat 5.
Again, I'd like to flip this though. Have Hollis Jefferson on the baseline and Ashley up at the free throw line.
McConnell.
Then there are only 3.
Forced Arizona to do. They've taken some tough shots.
Russell 3. McConnell defending. Johnson rebounding for Arizona.
Was there any contact there on that Russell jump shot? So now York and Stanley Johnson are going to have to be the zone buster here.
York wasn't ready, Reggie. When the ball goes inside, you're a 3-point shooter. You got to be ready to let it go.
McConnell. 13.
Here for Ohio State.
But Arizona continues to do a great job defensively against Russell. Sometimes it's Hollis Jefferson, sometimes it's McConnell. We've seen Pitts try to guard him. Everybody's done really a nice job.
McConnell, Tarczewski is screen, knocking out Russell. He's in short here, and he puts it through.
He's
off the bench this afternoon. He's put in 19. Hollis Jefferson. No one blocks out McConnell. And he said that things open up a whole new world. Good report, Rachel. On the other way, racing is Gibbs. Some nice defense, and here they come. Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
So, Kevin, you're saying he can stick his finger in his eye and stick the ball in the basket. But that's what the net result of all that is.
Not too bad. Yeah, he hit the net. That is the net result. But that Rachel said that white thing. And here's McConnell with an open lane to try.
Excellent play.
5th consecutive NCAA tournament Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, Kevin Harlan, Mitchell Nichols on our sideline this afternoon. Here's Gabe York.
Dan, you don't look a day over 25. 30th? My goodness, my friend.
UAB has beaten Iowa State. A lot of you turning back over to this game now, and that's the first big upset. So wow. A big one, 3, losing to a 14.
That is a huge upset. Yep. A lot of people had Iowa State going to the Final Four.
They sure did.
Well, now you're wondering if that winning the Big 12. Transforming defense there, Kev. They really know how to collapse that lane.
Collier with a triple. It's not that Texas Southern has gone back melancholy on defense. Here's McConnell with a nice spin move, and he gets the deuce. Makes the spin with the left-hander, kisses it off the glass.
I like the stick-to-it-ness here of Texas Southern. Not give up attitude.
Oh, that'll count. Book it. They'll review as they always do.
You want to hate on a shimmy? Come on, Dan.
Now, see,
you're not that old school.
No. I'm not saying I'm old school, but my point is he's 6 for 6 from the line, but he shimmies whether he makes or misses. So just because he's got 6 shimmies, that doesn't guarantee 6 free throws.
69% shooting for Arizona and up at 9 as McConnell dives.
One of their first 6. But here's McConnell with the short jumper. Another offensive rebound for Arizona. McConnell got the English off the window.
Story. Because Kentucky, they're going to look at this Arizona team and they're going to say, I'm going to put a big, strong guy like Stanley Johnson or Hollis Jefferson on T.J. McConnell and say, you're not doing anything. You're not going to be able to dribble. You're not going to be able to move where you want to go. And then we're going to see how good the rest of these guys are. That's Bill Russell blocking it, keeping it in play. And little PJC coming right out there to ignite another fast break opportunity. This guy's played superbly. Now the big question next year, will Sean Miller see a vision in little PJC that he sees in that guy? Basketball, first ballot Hall of Famer, as smart and as nice a guy as you'll ever find. Rick Barry, thank you, sir.
Meanwhile, T.J. McConnell with 5 assists, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and those aren't gaudy numbers, but that's how he's played all year, and it really doesn't illustrate enough how great this guy has been this year. Could have easily won Pac-12 Player of the Year in his first team All Pac-12 as he drills a 3.
In front of the Celtic family, and it was the greatest moment of my basketball career.
Gabe York misses the 3, but gets it back, and McConnell will bring it out, slow it down. 3:23 and counting to the championship for Arizona.
And still no Matt Korchak. His final Pac-12 game.
He'll get him in. Sean will get him in.
He started him on senior day on Saturday in Tucson against Stanford. They ran the first play for him. The crowd was going nuts. He made his first basket. TJ set him up. Arena, hallways, the lobbies of the hotel. This is tremendous, what we live for in the game of basketball.
And fitting these two powerhouse teams and programs of their history, we have a terrific officiating trio: Randy McCall, Dick Cartmel, Michael Reed. The 4th straight year these teams have played in the Pac-12 tournament. UCLA has won the prior 2 meetings here in Las Vegas.
Excellent defense by the Bruins early on.
McConnell. 8 points of the game. UCLA has come back to take its first lead.
And the Bruin faithful that are here singing "Hail to the Hills of Westwood" early on here. But the offense wins championships. Who can generate opportunities? Who can make shots against a dug-in defense?
Well, a nice give back by.
Easy play to call.
Looney has to go. Almost stole one. That would have been some make.
Brandon Ashley's got him down low.
McConnell in. And now Arizona with 7.
Travis draws a double team. Out of the double team, T.J. McConnell anticipates. He's got the steal. He averages 2 a game. Here he comes into the lane, to the glass. 2-0 Arizona. At Arizona. Dusan Ristich in the lineup now. He defends the post. Kravitz had a look. The hook rolls off. Here comes Arizona. McConnell turning the corner, and an Ashley screen will elevate and knocks down
a body on somebody. All 5 on the board.
Matthews a triple. Long rebound. McConnell looks for runners. Got York on the left, Pitts on the right, but Cal fills the paint.
They're switching that ball screen, and McConnell makes them pay. A lot of that today, but the few that have, it's been Tyrone Wallace on the drive and finishing at the rim.
Wallace with 17. McConnell straight arms. Outside, he'll work.
Good driving kick.
You can't argue with the shots that they're getting, but they're just not converting. How many missed layups have they had in the second half?
Just in the last couple of minutes, Randall now 4 of 11 from the field on the afternoon.
Coaches get shots, players have to make shots.
Arizona at this end has missed 4 of its last 5 shots. This is McConnell. Still scoreless today. 7 to shoot. McConnell. Of efficiency. Kentucky is one, Arizona is the other. Arizona in no hurry. Off 19 with 7 to change left. McConnell high off glass.
Every game they play, even when he doesn't play well, he makes the big plays at the end of the game. There's other good players, but there's nobody in this conference like T.J. McConnell who has impact.
First basket, that was
Physically superior opponent, and the big guys are going to have to come to his aid to screen for him, to create opportunities by great defensive plays to kick it out to him.
York gets it out to McConnell. Arizona has had some heartbreaking Elite 8 losses, including last year against Wisconsin. As McConnell hits again.
This is perfect dashing ball
By Arizona over the last 2 minutes plus.
How many of those have they had in this game?
You know, you look at the point guards for Arizona.
Oh, my God.
Mike Bibby, Jason Terry. Stay on the floor and fight through it here, but he took a shot.
This guy's a rock. With Chris Brown, their strength and conditioning coach, T.J. McConnell.
Arizona. First basket for Johnson after he missed his first 3 shots. Alley-oop, but Tucker couldn't throw it down. And Damon Wright was saying, just lay it in. Yep. Better time to dunk it. The pass was there. Here's McConnell falling back. He's had some big games on the road. T.J. McConnell, many points from the line tonight, as they do from the field, Arizona. They're 2 of 17 from the floor this half. They have 1 made 3 the entire night. Yet they're only down 5 points. Yeah. 7th-ranked team in the country. McConnell into the lane. Gets it. And he's very capable.
People carrying their snowboards around Boulder here. You got to be able to move and anticipate where that ball is going. And right now, all the has made a huge positive contribution for his Wildcats' efforts to try to win this game and secure the conference title.
T.J. McConnell with the jumper.
Good Lord above. Can't you hear me crying?
T.J. McConnell with the basket. Good pass.
Arizona's really done it with defense. They've just shut UCLA down after that initial 7-0 run. Alford way off. And it's been 1 and out for UCLA. I don't know that they have an offensive rebound. If they had, they got it during a break when we were paying attention. Oh, you're right. They don't have any. And they've got one of the best offensive rebounders in the country, Kevon Looney, on their team. And really, they're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the Pac-12. The problem is they're playing the best defensive rebounding team in the Pac-12 in Arizona. Shot clock down to single digits. Sean Miller telling T.J. McConnell, you got to go. So he goes. That's a lot. Looney forces it up over Hollis Jefferson. A lot of contact, no call. Johnson almost lost it. And now here come the Wildcats down by 3. They have scored 4 points in nearly 10 minutes here in the second half. Trying to involve Welch in a ball screen up top. And McConnell knocks down the 50. The quality of Arizona's defense and its rebounding. Pressure on McConnell and York. Well, if you're Sean Miller, how about having a heady senior point guard out there for you. And T.J. McConnell, what a luxury that is in a game like this.
And a guy that you believe's not going to turn it over. If he gets fouled, he's going to step the line and hit big free throws.
Or knock down a jumper.
Stanley Johnson, they were high school teammates in modern day. State champions, undefeated their senior season.
Push three by McConnell.
What beautiful seed between Utah and Arizona. So much will be decided. Who will be Conference Player of the Year? Who will be Coach of the Year? All coming to that big, boiling, bubbling head. February 28th, T.J. McConnell settling a lot of things early. And I was doing the Wooden Classic over in Anaheim, and Utah was pummeling Arizona. And they had really good players, Utah did. And they had a great team, and they were hammering the Wildcats. And Lute Olson goes deep into his bench at the beginning of Jason Terry's career. And Jason Terry had a remarkable comeback all the way back, and they won the game in the Wooden Classic.
Pass was going to be stolen. It usually is by this stingy, pesky Arizona defense, but somehow that one got through.
Arizona just 3 losses this year, all on the road by a combined 9 points. McConnell tees it up.
And numbers and a pull-up 15-footer, you can almost get that at any time. You got to make Arizona play you. That's the shot they want you to take.
McConnell runs into a roadblock, reverses, and drains. Kernick drew back on the floor now from Washington State. McConnell finds some daylight, steps back.
Kind of hot in the second half. That's a very difficult shot. A dribble step back between the legs.
McConnell wide open.
That's what they'll take.
McConnell gets the steal and now has 12 points.
I'm actually surprised that Rondé Hollis-Jefferson left him for a brief moment. He's actually a smarter defender than that. They dodged the bullet. That was an open three-point jump shot.
Hollis-Jefferson was 6 for 6 from the floor in the first half. McConnell finds some daylight, runs out of room, steps back, and banks it off the backboard.
True gem, the Emerald City here in Seattle.
Yeah, remind me to get you a gift for Arbor Day this year. I forgot last year.
I'm an avid plant collector.
Stop. 2.5 minutes in, Arizona without a field goal. It's Malone Point coming in Brandon Ashley's free throw, but there's T.J. McConnell.
T.J. McConnell sets everything up.
Kemp missing the turnaround. There's McConnell again getting the rebound.
John Kemp against Tarzuski, turn and face. Make him back off you. You're not going to succeed. Another layup. Boy,
great explosion by McConnell that time.
Lorenzo Romo have a front court. They're playing against one of the top 5 programs in the entire country.
Yeah, when Kemp goes out of the game, we'll see 5 guards on the floor at times for Washington. They've done that in several games this year. Probably won't do it as much tonight. Another layup for T.J. McConnell. That's his third, says when he texts you at halftime. Andrew Andrews missed the layup. That would have cut it to 15.
Larry's not going to care a lick, but I care because I was there and I saw it. And I just saw another right-handed layup.
That's 8 points and 8 assists for
Barnes can shoot it out there. Here comes McConnell. Looking to push it. And the runner is good.
A terrific effort there.
Trey Holder, and it puts Arizona State back up in front. As Elliott Pitts in the game now. Swing it down low to the big man, the 7-footer Tarzuski. Good rotation on the D by Arizona State. McConnell. Money.
He's got a terrific in-between game.
Yeah.
He showed that to me a few weeks ago.
6'10 Jacobson, and the hook is way off.
He's giving up a lot of size to Tarzuski underneath. Got to get clever with his shots.
Kick out McConnell for 3, and he's got it.
That's a great find there by Hollis-Jefferson.
Got the rock. McConnell going to put it up and hit it. So he's got 9.
There's an outlet where Blaze can deliver that pass.
This is the largest lead of the game for the Sun Devils. McConnell going to put it up. He's got 1 today. He's got 2 today. And T.J. McConnell has 12
in the middle. Forcing some altered shots.
McConnell beautifully around the screen, and he drills it. 14 points for T.J. McConnell, tying.
He's got to play matador defense in that situation. If he gets hands on there, he's out of the ball game. Bo Barnes knows it and takes advantage.
McConnell gets Gilling at 4 in the same situation there. He couldn't challenge.
To continue to probe, keeps his dribble alive until he finds somebody who can put in the hole.
McConnell spins, takes it all the way, and what a move by T.J. McConnell, who's got a game strike. Back to a 6-point lead for Arizona State. McConnell going all the way uncontested.
What about that? As soon as he's
McConnell going to go all the way, put it up and in with 21 seconds to go. 8 of 8. He's got 18 points. Bo Barnes, that's a new career high.
Oh, that's the game of his life. That's right there.
McConnell hits the 3. It's going to be 2
against Arizona because they play very solid, basic man-to-man, in-your-face defense. And you have to have a guy who can just get that ball and create a shot. Who can initiate offense, please?
McConnell squares up, but he's got that old school.
All that, Hollis Jefferson, but his willingness to sacrifice what's going to make his team eventually the champion, that's what makes him a champion himself.
Bill, he told me he took the mantle from Nick Johnson, who would always take the other team's toughest guy to defend. He said he wanted to be that guy for Coach Shell Miller, and he's stepping up tonight.
And there's McConnell stepping in just as
he's bumping guys, hitting and grabbing, rebounds, blocking shots, igniting the fast break. T.J. McConnell everywhere. I mean, this is like it's like a voiceover after the play's already been made.
McConnell! What a spin from Tarzewski. That was young.
They come to a stop with it, Jordan Bell.
Bell just left that ball right in the crook between the rim and the glass.
The defense of Tarzewski forced the miss.
And McConnell makes it no doubt at the
an incredible staff. So many people go in to making this culture what it is, but without that one guy out in front, holding people accountable and responsible. Beautiful back cut.
Stanley Johnson feeding.
A lot of it driven by that guy, Sean Miller, whose level of confidence, optimism, positive, constructive leadership just cannot be beat.
Beautiful back cut. Brandon Ashley, the guards for Arizona. Quizzically at some of the calls.
I love the refs, and I love the fact that Oregon is extending their defense. Now dropping back, changing it up every time, trying to confuse the Wildcats, but with the shot clock excessively long in college basketball. Beautiful. Just so easy. State play on Monday night against Texas, a team physically superior to Ohio State. Deuce with Tarzewski. Best rebound of the night, maybe of the season for him. Look
at McConnell and what an ability to gather himself. Those are the ones that you feel that here because people have watched Kravish make that shot routinely for a couple of years.
But again, another quality look. I'm staying with the Kravish pick and roll right now.
And there's T.J. McConnell.
Say augment a little bit longer than Hollis Jefferson, longer arms, a little bit taller, but yeah, similar type guy.
Whoa, McConnell!
That was nice.
Also, he's back out of the game. 2 points, 2 rebounds tonight for Brandon.
And they're still up 17.
And there's McConnell.
Yeah.
First, second round or drafted at all. Anthony Brown gets to the rim that time and scores. They need Tarzewski and Ashley to be focused on the task at hand. Boy, T.J. McConnell was so good against Utah.
This is Stanford basketball.
McConnell into the lane. Beautifully done. Back-to-back hoops for McConnell, and Sean Miller calls.
is an excellent team, and you can see the physical fitness level that they're displaying today. Wow.
McConnell takes charge. McConnell had a very good offensive weekend.
And the difference, Deuce Ristich, a very nice player and prospect, but not quite the size and strength that Tarczewski has. Tarczewski just an outstanding player.
Well, you see when McConnell's coming out of the timeout, McConnell. And so far, the teams have started better. Arizona's 77% so far.
More important than percentage made is attempts.
A number, exactly.
In Arizona, 4th in the country at free throw attempts per game.
Hollis, Jefferson, and Johnson both shine in that department. McConnell, he saw the big man on him, so he took Pirtle to the baseline. And our practices since Chris Kobiak has been here have been so enlightening.
Wild shot by Ronda.
Yes. Ashley does rip it down, though. Arizona resets. Well, McConnell again, and that was 4 seconds into a new.
For what he does in his physical contribution, but he's an emotional leader. He's tough as can be. He realizes what his role is. He's constantly encouraging everybody. You could not ask for a better team guy than Dallin Paczynski.
Oh, look at McConnell. Wow! TJ McConnell.
Not been about reps. This game has been about players, and Hollis Jefferson looking at DeLon Rice and you're going nowhere. And he's just completely given up himself in his game to stop the other team's leading weapon. And his mom, Rolanda, is here to witness it today. I got to meet her in the pregame. It was fantastic. What an angel she is.
That's fitting. What a than that when you accomplish that on a team.
No, that is
silencing the hometown.
That's the greatest feeling in sports. When the home team and home fans are booing the home team and walking out early.
McConnell starts. Chapman with the three.
For Utah, it's about creativity. It's about the imagination and being able to control the big stage.
McConnell.
It's a 5-point game. And again, Arizona coming off a loss on the road at Oregon State, in part because of poor defense in the second half.
Go out and make all the money right now. What do you tell them?
Well, I don't know who's telling them not to go to school, but if they're thinking about going pro, I think it's okay to have the dream to go pro. It's just as long as you take care of business while you're in school and you pay attention to what's important while it's going on. But there's no way we're going to stop all these mock drafts and the talk of it. It's kind of like stopping bracketology. You know, we always talk if the season ends today. It doesn't end today. And they're not like the Hindenburg.
Here's Tolton with a pull-up. Spins out. Hollis Jefferson with a rebound.
To do what's never been done before. And that's the challenge for these young Colorado Buffaloes. Playing shorthanded.
McConnell drills it.
You go up there, at least you get a piece of the ball, save an easy 2 points. Morris Walker was running down the court like he knocked that one down, like he hit the bottom.
McConnell with the pass that goes through.
7 to shoot. High screen for DeVivier. Behind the back, take it away. McConnell, the sticky fingers, and an easy 2.
That was a tough. Speed set goes right into his shot. No hesitation whatsoever. It's a good-looking shot for a big man.
McConnell finds a seam, will take it, and off the glass.
How about that? Fine, again, by TJ McConnell.
No, so athletic that Tarczewski needs to leap about, what, Sean, 5 inches? A 7-footer.
Got some length.
What touch there?
Open. That timeout was called. Sean Miller told Elliot Pitts, I don't want you leaving him. Allow the big guys to contest. You stay at home.
Close to 20 of them. Shooters on the floor now for Arizona. York right there, one of them. McConnell into the lane. McConnell to the rack, and he rolls it through.
That's a solid.
It's been 14 a game.
Elgin Cook, I think one of those guys may have to get a 20 spot as well.
TJ McConnell
in the game. They shoot so many of them. If they have a bad shooting night, Arizona's going to win this thing going away.
And McConnell makes it the
try and get them off of the glass. But everything challenged by this Arizona defense, and we know how good they were last year. Some people, me included, think that Arizona may not be as good defensively this year as they were last as McConnell.
Now Dwayne Benjamin is matched up with Stanley Johnson. McConnell with a terrific base with the ball and doing this. He's starting the half with 3 fouls for Oregon. The Ducks with the turnover. Hollis Jefferson to McConnell.
See the difference? Remember, they start guard for the entire 35 and got a quality look. You'll live with that if you're Dana Altman.
McConnell circles and finishes himself. Amon Rory's 3.
See if they can pick up the pace a little bit here. If they're going to do it, it's got to be at the defensive end. Great energy from Oregon. McConnell.
How about McConnell?
Having such a young team, he says that's definitely going to help us. Nobody feels like they're playing in the national championship game. I think that might change when they head to Dallas tomorrow, but Ted, for now, it's just a normal road game to the Ducks.
Well, when they walk into that big old building, it'll be a little different.
Yes. Oh, and McConnell with St. Paul, Minnesota, but he says he's really from Chicago.
Boy, can he blow by. Quick slasher.
McConnell, and he'll knock down his first shot of the game. Arizona with a lot of gas in the tank. They get it up and down quickly. Hollis Jefferson. McConnell rises. Counter.
I don't think they've played great against UTEP either. Getting the true road games. Tarzuski trying to load up.
TJ McConnell pull up off the bounce and good.
Well, it's nice to see him like Rondé Hollis Jefferson, who's setting the screen.
Kendrick then turns it over. McConnell reverse for the lay-in. TJ McConnell.
Call? I wouldn't mind if you didn't call anything.
More of a charge from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
York in the corner, back to Ashley. Here's McConnell to reset.
McConnell likes to shoot when he goes to his right, pass when he goes to his left.
Reverse again.
Yeah, likes to shoot jump.
12 and had the momentum on their side. Arizona has seized command. Backdoor cut, wide open. York.
Eventually will be a small forward, and you see the dexterity in the sophomore.
Hits. Finds McConnell. TJ McConnell with the left. 5 to shoot. Wood on Tarzuski. Nothing there. McConnell a steal and a run out. McCall avoids the foul. Refuses the screen. Finds Tarzuski. Blocked at the rim. Stick back from McConnell.
Willems trying to work against Ashley here. McConnell digs it out. Another turnover. And McConnell, a little turnaround jumper off the baseline, Dan.
That's sort of one of McConnell's.
Dozen for Vince Hunter, and we're locked up at 21.
Boy, he saw that mismatch, and there was no way that he was not going to go to the basket.
McConnell, it'll count. Second on UTEP here in the second half.
Well, that's the matchup. Harris matched up against Johnson.
Hollis Jefferson. Back to McConnell. And TJ McConnell pushes up the short jumper.
That's what you call.
4-point lead for the Wildcats, just better than 5 to go in El Paso. McConnell all the way up and under.
How often does he do that?
Felder has got to just drive right by TJ McConnell.
An air ball from Dante Williams.
It's not happening for Oakland right now.
And T.J. McConnell.
Just 100 yards right here from the floor.
Steal, T.J. McConnell. And a goaltend is called. The steal and bucket for McConnell.
He was really good in that game, Bill. And when Arizona needed him to step up, he made some big plays down the stretch.
Excellent pass there. The back cut by T.J. McConnell. It means to be a great young coach.
Off-balance shot up and in by Darius Hamilton. And it's a three-point lead for Utah Valley. Off-balance floater from T.J. McConnell.
T.J. McConnell is going to have big games. When your best players play T.J. McConnell out in transition. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, pretty reverse by McConnell. The steal and bucket.
Tips to flip it in. I'm telling you, for a big guy, I haven't seen anybody in the country have a better or quicker release than Karnowski.
Foul was on Karnowski his first. He heads to the bench as Gonzaga sends in Domantas Sabonis, the 6'10 freshman from Lithuania, the son of the Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, as T.J. McConnell breaks the seal for the Arizona Wildcats. T.J. McConnell knocks it free. The steal and bucket for T.J. McConnell.
Get number one seed out west, probably gonna come from one of these two teams. So, you know what? This is a big game, even though, as you said, it's the middle of December. And in the pod system, you want to play close to home if you can. This game's huge.
T.J. McConnell, Stanley Johnson, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Brandon Ashley, Caleb Tarzinski for the Wildcats. Johnson. First possession of overtime. Kevin Pangos, Gary Bell Jr., Byron Wesley, Kyle Wiltshire, Shimon Karnowski for the Zags. Shot clock at 5. McConnell bangs it in straight on.
And he split the deep. A lot of times that's called a block just because. Doesn't matter where you hit him. If the guy's setting you hit him, it's a charge. I love it.
McConnell. He has all 4 points in overtime. And the Cats.
Other teams get to be more well thought of than you.
47-46 Wildcats. T.J. McConnell to the basket. And his first point. And the rebound, Gabe York. Stanley Johnson leads Arizona with his career-high tying 18. Gabe York, his season-high tying 15. 11 from Hollis-Jefferson, 10 from Tarzuski.
One more, nice.
McConnell, 3.
And you notice what T.J. McConnell had to do? He had to get out of the way because he's back in the game with 2 fouls. Kell knows that, and you've got to attack that guy. Exactly what he should have done.
T.J. McConnell, senior. Nice baseline jump. J.J. O'Brien snatched off the rim by Brandon Ashley. McConnell to push the other way. McConnell. Yes, nothing but. Carter Jackson Cartwright, his contribution in the first half will be remembered for a long time, I think, by the coaching staff and his teammates. He was big as they took the lead without McConnell and York in the game with foul trouble. McConnell. Bryan lobbed it up to Shepard way off the mark, and Tarzuski able to take it down for the U of A. McConnell, long three. Well, I think York got the message. He's determined to take a number of shots and hopefully score more than he has so far. His running mate in the backcourt, McConnell. And all 6 Arizona
is going to miss the entire season.
T.J. McConnell right down the lane. Took advantage of non-existent defense. 4-point. T.J. McConnell. He has it back, shoots a long 3.
You and I had a
chance to talk to trainer Justin Kikoski about Ashton spending time with TJ McConnell. Gets his hands on that ball.
Steal in a bucket. Arizona leads by 5.
That he had.
Allen finds Clark, but he couldn't finish.
I love the ATO. Sets up the back door. Perfectly executed. Just no finish by Clark.
McConnell got it.
Second Montgomery for years, then with the Golden State Warriors when Mike Montgomery is the head coach. McConnell, coast to coast.
That's what you're looking at.
They've opened up a 5-point lead.
The longer you let a team hang around, the more confident they get. And Arizona hasn't done enough in the last 3 or 4 minutes defensively to extend the lead. So what has that done? It's given Irvine confidence. And now they're the ones with the 5-point lead.
McConnell again, and that much needed.
Now they have a lead. The last thing they want is a fast game to get this crowd in it. So make it a possession game. And they've executed.
McConnell. Well, that's
had to happen.
McConnell with a terrific finish.
And the Wildcats lead it by a score of 9-5. Along with Matt Muehlbach and our entire Pac-12 network crew, Roxy Bernstein with you. From the desert as TJ McConnell goes coast to coast. Hale Emerson.
A finesse guy at 6'7", very skilled. That'll be a tough matchup for Zeus. He's going to have to come out and guard him on the perimeter, not down in the block.
Settling in the zone now, the Matadors.
Kind of a classic 2-3 sort of a matchup.
TJ McConnell.
Danaher's got the green light and fills it up.
That's your 7-footer, 4 of 18 in his career, but that looked pretty easy, Kevin. That was an easy jump shot for a 7-footer. This guy has a lot of upside.
Caleb Tarczewski with a handoff. And this time McConnell within 7.
Yeah, you got the feeling Arizona had kind of punched him in the mouth at the end of the first half. What would they have left? And a scrappy team. Out of the timeout, McConnell, a nice little jump.
Robinson drops it off to Danaher, trying to step by Hollis Jefferson. Tarczewski the rebound.
And that was a foul. They did not get that call.
McConnell off the dribble, shakes into the lane and laid it in.
Now,